Praise God and welcome. We have a chance to study Capricious Interlude in the St. Paul Music Series. And this piece is kind of humorous. It uses a lot of pizzicato, the muffled sound. So when I'm putting my palm down on the string, start with an open A string, 8th position, C and C sharp. To an F, starts with an E, open strings, ending on a B flat. Starts on an open A to open D to C, harmonic on the A, C sharp, and it's D, B, a fingered B, G, G sharp, and an E. Now we have some harmonies, C and an A, 6, going down to an A7 here with an A and a G to a B flat chord. Then we have a C minor 6th chord, move that up 2 frets, and then we have a D minor chord, back to A minor, a C with a flatted 5th, to a E minor 7th, which we make major by hammering down a 3rd finger. And then we've got this dissonant chord, which is F sharp, A sharp, D, F natural. And we're just going to take that, move it up 2 frets. And we have a B chord with a flatted 5th. Move all the way up now to the 10th position. I have an E and an open D string with it, which is going to move now over to this interesting harmonic progression with rhythm. So we start with an A and a C, picking with my thumb over 2 notes, hammering it across. And then we'll play other notes, but then that is going to come down 2 frets to a G and a B, and down 1 fret then to a F sharp and an A. So it's going down in thirds. And then between that, I'm going to be playing these other notes. A B to an E. Now here's our 3rd. A to an open G. Now our F sharp and an A with a D sharp. And then we're going to move that over strings. This is an E and a G to a C sharp and a G. Down a fret. And then we have a B flat with a C chord to a B chord. Hammer down with a flatted 5th and a staccato to an E to an octave D to C, harmonic on the 7th position, 6th, harmonic on the 12th, have an A minor, so this is an A and a C, open G and B, harmonic on the 12th fret D, and then a little bit more distance here. We have a dissonant. We have an E sharp and an open G to an A sharp and an A. Then we have an E with a B flat, B natural in the bass with an open D string to B flat. And then we're going to take a little bass melody here. We're going to slide from a D to an E. And then we're going to echo that in the trebles, going backward, or going down, I should say, to a D sharp to an E, and then a C, chromatically. And then we have an A minor. This is a C, an A, and an E string, to a B and a G. Then we have an A and an F, and an open B string, down to a G and an E. I'm back still in the 10th position. I've got the E and a C, which I had the open G string, down a fret to the B, D and a B, and And then we have the A minor chord, which we're going to play pizzicato by taking the index finger and brushing the muffling it and brushing. And then we're going to play a B, an A, and an F natural for a B flatted fifth chord. And we're going to play it pizzicato, which means back by the bridge, and brightly. And I'll just take a glance, a stroke with my nails off to the right. Now that sets up the transition to the second half, where we start with an E major 7th chord, and a little improvised melody here at the top where I slide, and then we're going to a B major 7th chord, a little bass line, and a D7 chord, open D in the bass, a little melody starting with B flat, a second string, chromatically, and C sharp, and then we have a G and an E flat, an A bass line, and now we're moving to a G major 7th chord, starting on the afterbeat of the first beat, bending the D, and we have a little diminished chord, A, and then we're going to third string, melody back to our G major 7th chord, melody up in the first string, coming down chromatically, and we have 9th chords, which we move down chromatically to a C7 chord, and now we move to a B, and we have a bar, and we have a B, an F sharp, an E, and an A, so it's a suspended B chord, suspended 4th, and then E in the bass, and then we're going to move to the E chord, but we start 1 fret lower, and we have the 7th. Moving up a fret to the E, and then it goes back to the beginning. I'll try to play it in rhythm for you here. It's muffled. That's kind of a funny little thing. Harmonies. C6. D minor. Our dissonance. Flatted 5th chord. Way up. B chord. Octaves. Harmonics. Thirds. Harmonic. Little dissonance. Little slide here. The treble strings. Coming down now. And then the only thing that's different is we end with an A chord. So we have an A, and a 4th string, a C sharp, and a 6th string, and an open A string. Little finger vibrato. Okay, so there is the inner workings of the Capricious Interlude. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. God bless.